Well, shit, that came fast. What's going on, everybody? My name is Steve Anthony, and this is 30. To be honest, it's crazy when I think about it that I'm 30 years old today. And what I love about it at the same time is that something clicked. Something clicked in me where I said, you know, it's time. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna be in these next 10 years. And I can't wait to let you guys experience it. But in reality, you know, looking back, this video is all about looking back. I wanna see what it was like 10 years ago. What are some of the do's? What are some of the don'ts? What are some of the things I realistically love that I accomplished and things that I failed to accomplish? So let's start. What would I tell myself? That's a tough question. I would tell myself to not care what other people are doing. Everything in my life, in my 20s, I cared about what others were doing. I kept looking at my phone every night, every day, and I was just, you know, trying to get inspired. I wasn't only just trying to get inspired, I was also judging myself. I think one thing I would tell myself 10 years ago is don't be so hard on yourself, because that's all I ever was very hard on myself. I was so hard on myself that I didn't start projects or become super creative because I kept telling myself, you can't do it, it needs to be this great, it needs to be this great. But in reality, you just gotta do it. That's what I tell myself 10 years ago. I would say, dude, just do it. Stop playing around. Stop wasting your time. In these past 10 years, what am I most proud of? Well, I think it comes down to, I'm very proud of my family. I'm proud of my dad, my mom, my younger brother and sister. They've all accomplished great things this past 10 years. My parents have seen all their children graduate from college and high school. My brother and sister are all doing great. I'm doing great. I've been employed with an amazing company for the past 5 years, and they've treated me wonderfully. I'm proud of pushing myself and getting past college. A quick story, when my brother got into Texas so I went to Texas A&M University, and I remember when my brother got accepted to Texas A&M before me, I was in community college, and that lit a fire underneath me. If anything, I was not going to be the oldest son, the oldest sibling, and not make it into college, let alone not graduate a four-year university first. What I did is I wore a Texas A&M shirt every day before I had a class or before I had a test to remind me you got to get into college. And then I did well enough in community school or community college to attend Texas A&M University. And what I'm very proud of when I was in Texas A&M is I created a YouTube show called Student's Perspective with my brother. And that YouTube show really showed me how to become a leader, become a person who's able to influence others. And I had an amazing group of people to work with me. Just off the top of my head was Bridget, JC, Rachel, Cullen, Kiana. All these people helped Students' Perspective grow. One thing I'm not proud of is that I stopped Students' Perspective when I was 24 years old. And now you look at the YouTube show, Students' Perspective on YouTube, we have over 250,000 views. And I saw the passion and I could have went farther into it. So I'm not proud that I stopped. What I am proud of, though, is what we were able to create, and that is still found today on YouTube. A couple things that I'm also not very fond of. I'm not fond of the fact that I did not hang out with my family more. As I've gotten older, I've realized that, my parents are getting older too. And there was somewhere around 25, 26 when I started realizing, okay, my parents are slowing down. What can I do? I would attend more family gatherings. Sadly, there's a couple family members that have passed away, and I wish I had more time with them. What am I looking forward to in the next 10? I keep telling myself that potential isn't proven. What does that mean? Potential isn't proven. Potential, everyone has potential in whatever they do. And one thing that I want to do is, I've been told my entire life that I have potential in this, potential in that. Maybe it was in sports, maybe it was in communicating. Well, in my mind, potential isn't proven. It's just something you have inside of you. And I'm ready to bring it out. So I'm ready to prove the potential I have in whether it's YouTube, whether it's comedy, and I can't wait to take you guys in for the ride. This went a little deeper than I thought it would. Now that I'm 30, I can tell you one thing. I thought I would have more money at this point. Yo, I really thought I would have more money in my bank account. I don't. And that scares the hell out of me, but that inspires me. I'm ready to really push myself these next 10 years. I know that family members, friends, they're getting married in these next 10 years. We're gonna have kids in the next 10 years. We're gonna have houses in the next 10 years. And as much as that scares me, and how much that I know it's gonna happen, we're also gonna lose people in these next 10 years. I'm inspired to make this year count. Year 30 is the start. It's a new decade. It's a new opportunity, and I can't wait to actually make something happen. Because if I told my 20-year-old self, if I pushed it, I know in my heart that I didn't push what I could really do. This year, I can't wait to push it. I'm gonna push myself to an extent. And like I said, I can't wait to take you guys with me. And it only made sense to make this YouTube video, this is 30 now, because I wanna look at this next year and the following year and the following year. I want this passion to stay inside me. But not only do I want this passion to stay inside me, I want to build on it. This is the start. And I've been extremely blessed in my 20s. I've been able to travel. I've been able to meet people. I've been able to have experiences with my friends. And all my friends are turning 30 this year too. And all I can say is I hope this inspires you to push yourself these next, I'm a 92 baby. So all the 92 babies out there, I hope this pushes you to go farther. I hope this pushes you to go beyond your limits, because this is gonna be the next decade for us. And we're gonna see millionaires of our friends this year. We're gonna see business made this year. We're gonna push ourselves this year. Potential isn't proven. You gotta make something out of it. You gotta make something out of it. I'm gonna make something out of it. If it kills me, I'm gonna make something out of myself these next 10 years. I can't wait to do it. It's time. I can't wait to show you guys what I create this year. Hopefully there's more traveling these next 10 years. Hopefully there's big milestones for me and my family and my friends. I hope that I hope I can inspire more people this next decade. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I wanna inspire people this next decade. And it starts with this video. This is 30. See ya.